Yo, what is going on, ladies and gents? It's your boy here, ImOw, and I'm going to be bringing you some important Warzone mobile news today, and it's all good news as well. So drop a like, subscribe, help me hit 100,000 subs, and let's jump straight into it. Okay, so a very popular YouTuber called Destro, very known in the Warzone mobile community as he got access to alpha gameplay, and he was constantly just pumping out gameplay when he shouldn't have, but I did enjoy them nevertheless. But anyways, he just posted a new video on about Warzone Mobile is now downloadable from the Google Play Store. Now, if you're wondering where he's got this information from as well, there's a very reliable source on Twitter right now that is always up to date with the Warzone news. So here is a tweet on screen right now, basically stating Warzone Mobile Alpha is now available for selected users who have pre-registered early. Now, if you scroll down on that tweet, he does show a screenshot of him downloading, or a user downloading, Warzone Mobile onto their Android device. Now, looking at the download file, it's 2.31 gigabytes. And the reason it's a little bit higher than the original alpha is because a new update just dropped, which we're going to talk about in just a moment. So make sure that you do check the Google Play Store and make sure, you may have access or you may not. Let me know in the comment section down below if you did. Now, moving on, this is the important part. So the actual alpha itself had an update today. It is Warzone 1.4 version. Now, what does this mean for you guys? This means that they have listened to every single feedback that we have sent them from videos, comments on the live stream, the Call of Duty Next, and of course, the alpha users constantly pumping feedback to the devs as well. So let's check it out, shall we? So as you can see here are some screenshots from the game, 60 FPS, by the way, at the top right. But anyways, an update has been released and is ready to be explored. That new update comes with new changes to the game, which you can read about in the patch notes section. But that also means there are new known issues. Please share any feedback or bug reports in-game, but for bugs, please consult the list of known issues below first, in case we are already aware of this issue and working on it. Thank you for taking the time to help test Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. And then, of course, patch notes 1.4. New features, 20 plus weapon variants and attachments added, significant vehicle updates to UI controls and health, added a vehicle menu to provide extra information, new area to create to loadouts. Now, guys.
And now a word from our sponsor.
This video is sponsored by Manscaped.com, the #1, in my opinion, brand for men's hygiene and grooming. Now, let's take a look at the actual Lawnmower 4.0 body trimmer. So as you can see, it's got an LED light, which allows you to see exactly what you're cutting on your body. It's got ceramic blades to help you stop nibbling the skin on your nutsack. When in doubt, of course, we all know that hurts. This trimmer also works under running water. So don't worry, you're not going to break your shaver by, shaving in the shower. This Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer also has a super smart cordless charging system, which you can also see with the LED lights on the front to show you how much charge you have. You actually have up to 90 minutes of use when it's on full charge. Let's not forget, if you click the button on the front 3 times, this will enable the travel lock feature. So what are you waiting for, guys? You can use my unique code IMOW or click the link in the description or pin comments for 20% off and free international shipping. So you might as well look after your balls while you've got a chance. Guys, if you didn't already know, Warzone Mobile only had a limited amount of weapons. Now they've added 20 plus weapon variants into the game, which is huge. And we don't just stop there either, guys. So, armory has been added, so weapon stats are now viewable. Added the ability to select an operator as well now, so operators have been added. General updates, they've improved the tactical map, improved various icons and the overall HUD's UI, improved kill streaks and field upgrade sound and visual effects, improved the after action report and added more stats, improved various aspects of the event area of the HUD. So already one of the feedbacks that I sent myself and I've discussed on videos was the HUD. It definitely needed a revamp. It didn't feel like it was coming from Activision, but clearly they've listened, they've upgraded. They've added a menu option for auto mantling, so that, reduces more buttons and HUD clutter. They've added progress indicators to the loading screen, added iOS Bluetooth headphone support, reworked the auto pickup system to provide more control over what items are picked up, and then bug fixes. Now this is insane. This list is quite long, so bear with me, guys. Various map fixes for glitches, holes, and general geometry issues. The reload audio has now been fixed for various weapons. The ATV no longer allows players to move to a non-existent third seat. The ATV now correctly takes damage when colliding with other vehicles. Vehicles no longer spawn in inaccessible areas inside the stadium. Blocking players now also correctly blocks friend requests from that player. Okay, so no more mass spams. The party leader is now the only one who can change the selected playlist. Joining a party while shaders are compiling no longer crashes the application. The combat knife is now capable of attacking using the auto fire setting. The RPG-7 can now correctly auto fire when it is first equipped. The chat menu no longer occasionally becomes operable after sending a message. My apologies. Okay, so known issues. This is what they're fully aware of and are working on. So give it some time, guys. Make sure that we check this out properly here. Graphical issues. Objects and buildings on the map may fade in slowly, not fully render, or show graphical distortions. There are certain areas of the map that can be exploited in order to fire through objects or walls. The user interface for levels and experience is not currently visible. Rarely, character models may break, turn black and white, and emit a glare. Rarely, during the pre-match countdown, the player may glitch through the plane. Occasionally, when entering the gulag, the camera will focus on an unintended prison cell instead of the normal gulag intro sequence. Teammates' names do not correctly appear during the plane sequence. There are several buildings and small areas of the map with graphical glitches. There are several small areas of the map with holes, missing parts of the map, some of which may result in being stuck or killed if entered. In certain modes, player models may glitch into each other during the plane sequence. Weapon details may not display when looking at a different weapon. So, those are the graphical issues that they're fully aware of. Of course, I did see a lot of comments discussing like how bad the graphics looked. It is an alpha. They're fully aware of the issues and they're clearly on the mend to fixing those issues. Now, let's move on to gameplay issues. There is currently no indicator showing a party member is unable to start a match. Changing lethal or tactical equipment in the weapons menu will kick the player back to the main menu. Okay. When creating a loadout, the player may encounter an error message that kicks them back to the main lobby. When in a party, the leave game with party function does not correctly work. There are inconsistent issues with weapon rarities not showing correctly when equipped. Rarely, when equipped in armor, it instead fills the infantry with claymores that do not function or do anything other than playing an animation. There is currently no previous death spot marker after a player successfully returns from the gulag. When a player is downed near a door, the action button to interact with the door may overlap with the other buttons. On certain devices, there may be buttons that overlap, like the equipped armor and crouch buttons. On certain devices, there may be some text that overlaps in the options menu. Dude, there is so much that they've actually... This is amazing. This is how games should approach the community, should approach their in-game. Letting us know what's wrong with the game, letting us know what they're fixing, letting us know what they fixed and what they plan to fix. Now, let's move over to the stability issues. Occasionally, the message of the day cannot be closed and requires an application restart to fix it. Using the screen record function on an Android devices may cause the app to crash. Rarely, the game may start to lag and increase in severity until the app crashes. Rarely, the game may crash while using spectator mode. Rarely, the game will freeze after leaving a match. If the connection to the internet is disconnected during in between the login and lobby screen, then the application will freeze. Streaming is currently not supported and will likely lead to an application crash. I don't need to say anything at this point. This is phenomenal. This is so much stuff that they're fully aware of and working on. Now, let's go over to the Misc issues. So occasionally, the functionality to send another player a DM does not work. Occasionally, game audio will continue to play even after the app is seemingly closed. Occasionally, when minimizing the app, the game audio is lowered. Bluetooth headphones become mono if the microphone is opened. Voice chat is generally rarely works at the moment and will be improved in future updates. Currently, there is a friends list cap of 20 players, but it is not displayed, and adding more friends beyond that does not present an error. The friends list currently shows the incorrect statuses of friends. The select operator functionality does not currently work. There is currently no way to log out of an account. When there is a new update, There is no prompt to tell players that the application is out of date and needs to be updated. Rarely, the controls menu becomes inaccessible and cannot be fixed until the application is restarted. If you haven't got access to Warzone Mobile yet, don't be disheartened. I think that right there is enough good news to bear us some waiting time. These guys are crushing it, smashing it right out the park. Call of Duty Mobile was very unoptimized, bad graphics when that first came out. Warzone Mobile looks to be near enough the same, but over time, the game progresses, gets better and better and better. Look at COD Mobile today. Like, it's been out for how long? It's got 120 FPS support. Graphics looks amazing. Weapons, everything is phenomenal. A very good game loop. Now, we're expecting the same with Warzone Mobile. Now, if this video has entertained you at all, or you're intrigued and you want to know more, drop a like and subscribe, guys. I'm so close to 100,000 subs. It will mean a lot to me once I hit that. So again, as always, guys, I'll see you again real soon. Peace out.